You are in the middle of a conversation and then it happens. That dreaded silence. Your mind goes completely blank. You cannot think of a single thing to say. The other person is looking at you, and you can feel the awkwardness spreading like a stain. You force out something that does not make sense, or you just smile and say nothing, and the whole interaction falls flat. If that feeling is familiar, you are not alone. Almost everyone experiences this, but here is what nobody tells you. Running out of things to say has almost nothing to do with how interesting or intelligent you are. It is a skill problem, and like every skill problem, it has a solution. By the end of this video, you are going to understand exactly why this happens and what to do about it so it almost never happens to you again. Part 1. Why you run out of things to say. The real reason most people run out of things to say is not because they are boring. It is because they are too focused on themselves during a conversation. They are thinking about how they are coming across. They are worrying about whether the other person likes them. They are trying to think of the perfect thing to say next, instead of actually listening to what is being said right now. This creates a mental traffic jam. Your brain is so busy managing your own anxiety that it has no space left to actually engage with the conversation. The fix starts here. The moment you shift your focus from yourself to the other person, something remarkable happens. Conversation starts flowing naturally because you are actually present in it. Part 2. Get genuinely curious about people. The single most powerful conversation skill you can develop is genuine curiosity. Not performed curiosity where you ask questions just to seem polite, but real interest in the person in front of you. Here is the truth. Every single person alive is carrying a story that would genuinely surprise you if you knew it. Every person has had experiences, made decisions, survived things, and built a life that is completely different from yours. When you start approaching people with that mindset, you never run out of questions. And questions are the engine of every great conversation. Ask about what someone said, and then ask a follow-up. Go one level deeper. Most people only ever have surface-level conversations because they ask one question and then move on. Go deeper, and you will find that people open up in ways that keep conversations going far longer than you expected. Part 3. The SPAR method here is a simple framework that will help you in any conversation. It is called SPAR, which stands for Story, Bridge, and Return. When someone tells you something, you respond with a short related story or thought of your own. Then you bridge it back to them with a question or an invitation for them to share more. For example, if someone mentions they just got back from a trip, you might say something like, "That is interesting. I have always wanted to visit somewhere like that. What was the most unexpected part of the whole experience?" You shared a small piece of yourself. You kept the focus on them, and you gave them somewhere natural to go next. This simple pattern keeps conversations moving without either person feeling like they are being interrogated or doing all the work. Part 4. Build a wider base of interests. People who always seem to have something interesting to say are usually people who feed their minds consistently. They read broadly. They listen to podcasts on topics outside their comfort zone. They pay attention to the world around them. They collect ideas, stories, and observations the way other people collect things. You do not need to become an expert in everything. You just need to be genuinely interested in a wide range of things. Even a surface-level understanding of many topics gives you dozens of natural entry points into conversations with all kinds of people. Start reading one article a day on a topic that has nothing to do with your usual interests. Within a few weeks, you will notice that your conversations have more texture and more places to go. Part 5. Use the environment around you. One of the easiest and most underused conversation tools is simply the environment you are both already in. If you are at an event, you can talk about the event. If you are in a new place, you can ask about it. If something unusual just happened nearby, you can react to it together. Shared experience is one of the fastest ways to create a sense of connection with someone, and it gives you something real and immediate to talk about without having to manufacture a topic from nothing. This works especially well when you feel that blank moment approaching. Instead of panicking, just look around you. Something in the immediate environment almost always gives you a natural entry point back into the conversation. Part 6. Stop trying to be interesting and start being interested. This is probably the most important reframe in this entire video. Most people who struggle in conversations are trying to be interesting. They are thinking about what to say that will impress the other person, make them laugh, or make them seem smart. But the people who are most magnetic in conversation are not the ones trying hardest to impress. They are the ones who make the other person feel most seen and heard. Dale Carnegie understood this over 100 years ago when he wrote that you can make more friends in 2 months by becoming genuinely interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. When you stop performing and start connecting, conversation becomes effortless. Part 7. Practice in low-stakes situations like any skill. This gets better with repetition. The problem is that most people only try to improve their conversation skills in high-pressure situations like job interviews, first dates, or important social events. That is like trying to learn to swim by jumping into the deep end on your first day. Start practicing in low-stakes situations. Talk to the person at the checkout counter. Strike up a brief conversation with someone in a waiting room. Have a longer chat with a colleague you usually just nod at. These small, low-pressure interactions build the neural pathways that make conversation feel natural over time. Every conversation you have is a practice session. Start treating it that way. Here is the simple truth. You are not someone who runs out of things to say because you are uninteresting. You run out of things to say because you have not yet built the habits and the mindset that keep conversation alive. And now you know what those habits are. Get out of your own head. Get genuinely curious about other people. Use simple frameworks to keep things moving. Feed your mind with a wide range of ideas and practice every single day in the small moments that most people throw away. Conversation is connection, and connection is one of the most important things in a human life. The better you get at this, the richer every part of your life becomes. If this video gave you something useful, please like it and share it with someone who could use a little more confidence in conversation. Subscribe for more practical mindset and communication content every week, and comment below and tell me which part of this video hit closest to home for you. Go have a great conversation today. You are more ready for it than you think.